Hi there, Joey Fulgione here, the Clever Catholic, also on the web at clevercatholic.com. Today's topic is Jesus redeems God. Jesus redeems God. And here's a quote from Revelation 5:9. They sang a new hymn saying, "Worthy are you to receive the scroll and break open its seals. For you were slain, and with your blood you purchased for God those from every tribe and tongue and people and nation." Most people who do not believe in God do so because of the problem of suffering and evil. And many people turn to God because of suffering and evil. Long before I was a big believer, when I had to change a flat on the Bronx Bruckner Expressway shoulder with my grandfather in the car, I was really praying. If you asked, most people would say the cause of suffering and evil is human free will. Thank God we're not robots. We can love each other or kill each other. That explanation will work if someone punches my nose, but not for the 2004 Indonesian tsunami that killed 230,000 people. If God is all good and all powerful, why do bad things happen to good people? Rabbi Kushner's mistaken conclusion in his book of that title was that God was not yet in complete control. Some chaos remains in the universe. God, however, is still fully in control, but God respects free will. Because of his infinite goodness, God is able to bring good out of every event, even those that originate in an evil free will, whether human or angelic. God, though, limits evil. If the devil had his way, he would destroy us all. The worst thing that ever happened was Jesus being crucified. God incarnate, rejected and killed, was the greatest injustice. But God turned the crucifixion into the best thing that ever happened, using Jesus' sacrifice to redeem humanity. That's why it's Good Friday. Although an evil act is never good, God somehow manages to make good come out of it. Remember, back in the garden were not only Adam, Eve, and God, but also the serpent. God is spirit, John 4:24. If God created us, a hybrid, surely he first created purely spiritual creatures like himself, the angels. We're the oddballs. Just as God has no control over my free will, the angels were put to a one-time challenge. Are you for or against my material creation and children? Just like God has assigned us jobs, be a good mom, husband, priest, worker, daughter, citizen, etc., the angels could choose to do good or evil, to serve humanity or turn against us. I can make a lot of mistakes, which I do, and repent, which I also do, and try again. Not so the angels. Since their preternatural consciousness can see all the consequences of their choice, they're locked into one or the other, good or evil. Hence the fallen angels made the fallen world, as the whole world is under the power of the evil one. 1 John 5:19. But God always had a plan. He knew what would happen. Still, people blame God for suffering and evil. He should have stopped it. Jesus, though, redeems God. Jesus, the second person of the Trinity, God's only begotten Son, endured suffering and evil also, and much worse than all of us will ever likely experience. Look and see whether there is any suffering like my suffering. Lamentations 1:12. God became man and involuntarily suffering for love of us, to save us and open heaven for us with his victory over sin, death, and the devil, reconciling humanity to God by his cross. Jesus, the Son of God, makes God worthy of our love. Though God doesn't necessarily take our suffering away because of the fallen world, God lends his presence to our plight. God, however, providentially uses the devil to allow God's children to freely choose good or evil, our free choice, challenge, and destiny.